but sometimes things happen. I'm just like, you're not going with the right girls. We're heading into summer and I want to be outside and I want to wear things and I want to like, I don't know, maybe I'm depressed, who knows.
Ready for action, living in the bud, we never relaxing. Outcast is everlasting, not clashing, not at all, but see my what to do.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ree. Hi, on this channel we talk about a lot of things, mainly travel, life, and beauty. So if you're interested in those things, make sure you hit that subscribe. I'm coming to you guys, like, honestly, in my most raw, I feel like, version of myself, because that's what this video requires this month. I do not have the full desire or will or what I feel like mental capacity to do a reset, but I know I need to. So this is me showing up, not just for y'all, but for myself. And it's honestly late. We're days into June. I don't even want to look at how much we're into June. Like we're almost at the halfway point of June. And we're just getting into kind of like our goals for the month and stuff like that. So this is your sign, because I feel like a lot of times we try to be perfect and we do it at the start of the month to set new goals and new realistic expectations, but sometimes things happen. Like, for example, I wasn't even in my home. Like, I was literally traveling at the point where we parted ways with May and we greeted June. I wasn't even physically in my house. Like, I was literally on another island. So that's fine. We have our coffee in here. Cheers. We're going to do our absolute best to reset for this month. So I apologize if it's late, but this is me showing up, being real and raw. And to be honest, not every month I want to do this, but every month I really drag my booty out of that bed, and I do it because not only does it give me a lot of clarity, but it also kind of sets better expectations for the month and help me to lock in on my goals. Because I don't know if anybody else feels this way, time just flies by and 1 second you blink and it's February and now it's like June. It doesn't make any sense. So this is why we do this, to remind ourselves of how important not only our time is, but how important time is in general and how quickly it moves. And if you're trying to make something out of your 2025, this is for me, this is how I do it. To be honest, I lock in, I reset whenever I need to and stuff like that. So yeah, if you're new to our monthly resets, oh, you picked one. We'll talk about it later, but we usually talk about goals, budget, favorites, book of the month, all of that. So we'll hop right into it. I'm pulling out my handy dandy MacBook. I need a new laptop sleeve. I've had this one from Base from, I want to say 2019, bless her heart, and she's completely tethered, but I just love it so much, so I'm just having a hard time letting go. But I'm popping up my May goals because I haven't really checked in on these for the month of May, and I feel like I might have some outliers. So let me pop over my Notion. This week I want to film like my mid-year reset. I want to do it ahead of time. So I'm going to like sit down, revamp my goals, look at, you know, my vision board and just kind of reassess. So I'm excited for that video, so look out for that as well. But if you hop on into our handy dandy Notion and we go into our monthly goals, boy, we set some goals for May. They were heavy hitters. In May, we set a goal to go to the eye doctor. I didn't make it. I did not make it, but an important goal that we actually did this month that I want to honor and that I want to kind of like replace this with, which is Peppa. She finally got spayed. So that was something that was on our to-do list so heavily for this year, and I'm just so happy that we were able to knock it out. So instead of us beating ourselves up that I didn't go to the eye doctor, I spent most of my May taking care of my dog and making sure she's well. So I'm okay with that, to be honest. So we're just gonna revamp our goals, give ourselves our wins as we can. Next up, one self-care activity every single week. I'm going to take this off because I spent a lot of time in May focusing on self-care, giving myself what I need in the moment. And y'all, I realized that self-care can look so different for different people. Like to someone it might be like, oh, I went to the spa, I got a massage. Don't get me wrong, we did go to the spa in May. That's why I also feel like we really prioritize this. But we went to the spa. I started a light bit of journaling. That book that I'm reading helped me a lot in terms of just a self-care moment, reading 10 minutes a day. I also did a lot of physical activity that I would interpret as self-care. So I started doing a lot of Pilates. I actually signed up for a Pilates membership in the month of May, and I stuck to it, and I went to my 1 class a week, and it was really nice. So I'm exploring new things, and I'm gonna add that as well as something that I did in May was that I like fully got into Pilates for the first time. So I'm gonna call it my Pilates Princess era. So yeah, we're fully in our Pilates Princess era, and I actually have a class tomorrow as well, because I think Pilates is a great way to stretch and reform. And don't get me wrong, obviously it might not be the best way to maybe lose weight, but it's a really good way to tone and to use my body weight to kind of show myself what I'm capable of, and I really like it. I think it's very fun. Other things we did in May was that we're still ongoing, but y'all, we are doing our 10K steps challenge, and we are knocking it out of the park. So we're gonna take that off because we're still in the top 20. We're still in the top 20, so give me my thanks. We've been at it so much and have been so hyper focused on fitness in this quarter because we are heading into summer, and I want to be outside, and I want to wear things, and I want to just so I'm focused, I'm locked in. If it's anything fitness related, ask my parents, I'm gonna be there because that's just where I'm at in my life. Like, I'm very hyper focused on fitness right now, so I'm giving myself that. And then post 2 videos on YouTube. Do you know I only missed 1 week of this? I only missed the last week in May because I was traveling. Literally before that, y'all, I was posting 2 videos a week. I was almost so close to this goal. So yeah, I'm upset. So we're gonna carry that over into our next month. We're going to continue our 2 videos a week goal into June and take it from there. So look out for that. I'm trying to be more consistent on YouTube, and on the days where I'm not posting a YouTube like video, long form video, I'm trying to post a YouTube short. So trying to get back on my Zoom and be committed. And honestly, y'all, if you look at like May overall, it was such a beautiful month. I traveled twice. I did a girls trip with Anna and Ty, bless their heart. We had so much fun. Girls trips are just so restorative. I don't understand when people be like, oh, I hate girls trip. I'm just like, you're not going with the right girls, because girls trips can be very restorative. We had a really great time. And then I also went to Grand Bahama for a bachelorette weekend. I posted all that content on TikTok and IG, and that is also coming to YouTube as well. So we've been working. I've just decided, really random in my life, I am no longer going to be playing it small with my content, because I feel as though I can be a very sleepy girl, and I'm tired of it. And I feel like I can sell myself short in terms of like what I can do with my content and what type of content creator I can be if I allow myself to be that. And even though obviously other content creators, they might have support, they might have help, they might have, you know, a better means to do things, I'm gonna use whatever means God give me to unlock my potential and be the best content creator that I can be. So I've decided to follow Jesus. No, I'm kidding, I always did that. But no, I've decided to be really serious about my content creation game, try my very best to get my content up as fast as possible within reason and safety, because I never post about something where I'm at, because I don't want any complications in terms of like my trip. I don't want people to know exactly where I'm at in the map, because that's how things happen. But within reason, I'm gonna post my content, and yeah, I am very locked in heading into June, and I feel like May was great preparation. So it was a great month. Did a lot of things, have a lot of fun vlogs to show y'all. Literally still trying to catch up on our vlogs. So we're gonna keep on posting twice a week. We're gonna keep that energy going, and yeah, that's just what it is. So June goals. Also in June, I am in a wedding, and then I'm also heading to a wedding, so that's gonna be hilarious. So I'm just gonna put wedding season because a lot is going into that, and I'll put party and yes, because that's all I have to accomplish. Other things I wanted to do, I wanted to do some home things for June, but it ain't happening. What I want to do, right, is because y'all, I've been doing so good with my car debt payments. I need to do that video. That video will be coming out in June. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it down as my list. I'm gonna put that payoff video so y'all hold me accountable. I also want to finally book a piece of my birthday trip in June to like really solidify where I'm going, because it's June, July, August, and then we gone. So we're now in birthday trip planning mode, which is really exciting. So turning 30, hey, I'm excited. Why should I not be excited? It's an honor to age. But yeah, so those are really my goal, my priorities when it comes to June: surviving and thriving in terms of like pushing out all this stuff. So yeah. The book of the month, literally on the last 3 chapters of this book, but it is so good. The 5 Types of Wealth. If you ask me what's the one word I would use to describe this book, it would be essential. This book is a great read. It is an essential read. It is something that I really wish I picked up in my early 20s, because I think it would have helped me make a lot of pivotal decisions. And it talks a lot about the type of life you want and the type of wealth you want. Some people value physical wealth, which is just being at their fittest level, being in shape. Some people value financial wealth, which is being able to say, I have money. Some people value social wealth, which is saying, I have a huge network that I can pull into. I have a large amount of friends and families that I can tap into, and I just have a huge amount of social wealth. Right? Some people have a lot of mental wealth, which is that I constantly push my curiosity. I'm constantly growing my mind. I'm never not intrigued by what I'm doing, and I'm constantly trying to think and create new things, and I have a high level of innovation. And some people have a lot of time wealth, which is that obviously I have a lot of time left on this life, and time wealth is, I feel like, one of the most slept on wealth. Because obviously as you age more in life, your time wealth goes down. You have less time on this earth to make an impact. So I think that's something as well that's truly slept on. But when it comes to transforming your dream life, I think the book drops so many essential nuggets. There's a lot of homework in the back that I still need to complete, but I think honestly, if you lock in on your homework and you actually assess where your life is, it can be really transformative. So like for me, I need to focus a lot more, for me personally, on my physical wealth and my financial wealth, because I want to be able to say I have financial freedom, I can do whatever I want, and I can pay for whatever I need to, and I don't feel a huge restraint. And right now I can't say that, but that is where I'm working towards. So yeah, I think the book really speaks to the importance of transforming your life into what you want it to be. So the book is top tier, highly recommend. I'll have it added to my Amazon storefront, anybody who's interested. And yeah, that was a really good book of the month. So if we knock that out, y'all, I think we have 2 more books to read, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's our 3rd book, so we have 2 more books to read. I also bought a Bible guide that I want to tap into for the rest of the year. So I'm giving myself maybe 2 more transformative books or fun books to read, and then I'm going to tap into the Bible heavily for the rest of the year and work on my Bible plan. I want to read the Bible by myself and self-study, so that's going to be fun, and I'll talk about that in another video as to like how I'm doing it. I don't know what our next book will be. I'm just gonna maybe grab something off the shelf. It might be a reread, it might be a new read. We'll see where God leads us. But yeah, we're on to the next book. I have chilled. Wait till the next reset. Let's let's talk about current favorites. Y'all, I have been loving, because I've been a little under the weather. I don't know if y'all can hear it in my voice. It's just kind of a bad cough. But these black elderberry gummies that I got off Amazon have been holding me down. The bottle is empty. I've emptied it out completely way before the expiration date. I'm a mess. But these were vegan, and they have black elderberry and I think zinc or something. Yeah, vitamin C and zinc in it. And it just really helped me with it. I'm a person, I naturally, even as a child, I had a low immune system because I don't have a lot of fruits and stuff like that. And vitamin C is just not on my radar heavily. So I've always been encouraged to take supplements. But I usually take vitamin C. But I noticeably experienced a difference in my body when I took elderberry versus like vitamin C. I added it into my routine, and it really helps me to avoid a lot of the common ailments that float around in the world. So if you're a person, in my opinion, who struggles with, you know, if you're a person who struggles with always being sick when people around you are sick, try some elderberry. It has been working wonders for me. The other thing as well that I want to call out as my current favorites is going to be this new acne treatment that I found from Amazon. It's called Paula's Choice, but it's the extra strength. It has 5% benzoyl peroxide, and my skin has been breaking out like crazy. And y'all, when I started using that, my skin has finally calmed down. Benzoyl peroxide, something about it, it just really calms my skin down. So I wanted to shout that out because it's rare these days to find products that really work well for me, and I'm trying to balance off my harsh acids like peroxide on my skin with Korean to like really encourage hydration. So we're back on a heavy skincare journey, so I wanted to shout that out. Other things as well that I absolutely love is my Laneige lip sleeping mask. I got this one from Sephora. It is literally the cutest little one, and I have it in my office. For some reason, I'm going through a lot of dry lips in this season of my life. So carrying around a lippy has been giving me so much joy. And my last current favorites would definitely be my nail color, because I'm sorry, this color on my melanated skin, I just feel so pretty and put together and special and summer ready. So it's a little outgrown, but that's okay. I just want to show y'all my nail color and let y'all know I love it down bad. I put my hair up, don't judge me. Okay y'all, let's get into what I'm watching. I have been heavy on TV shows this month. Battle Camp, really good. That was a good one. Like usually I don't like Netflix spin-offs where you combine a bunch of people from different shows, but that one ate a lot. Then Forever, can we talk about it? First of all, Forever really speaks to the power that exists within the Black community when it comes to Hollywood. Mara has not missed being Mary Jane, girlfriends. She been that girl. So to give her her own Netflix stage and say, baby, you run with it. Run through this book. Y'all let a clickety clap, that's Pepper. She wanted to be a part of it. But yeah, no, Forever was just so beautifully filmed, beautifully produced. The music, the cast, everything about Forever was the mood. And it really speaks to the pressure that Black mothers put on their kids to be something, to just like innovate and stuff like that. It was just it was a heavy pressure point for those kids, but their love story was really beautiful, and I'm excited for it to be renewed for season 2. That was really good. Next up, the season finale. I can't believe it's the end of an era. As somebody who just rewatched all 5 seasons, Joe Goldberg, we will miss you, we will honor you. Penn Badgley is one of the greatest actors we've ever witnessed in this lifetime, and I just want him to get his flowers one day. I don't know why my dog decided to do this right now. Anyway, yeah, Papa, put down your booty hole. Anyway, and then Love Island USA just started, and we're back in Love Island mode, so we're gonna talk about it a lot. But USA, this cast is just, everybody has some interest to them, everybody's fine, and it's going really well in terms of the drama and what we're getting into. I'm excited to see what happens next, so that's good. USA started, we're already rooting for our faves, Jeremiah, Shelly, we can skip Ace, Taylor, we're rooting. Nick is such a handsome guy. So yeah, we're in official Love Island mode. So TV has never been hotter. It is never. Next up, I love how I pet and pepper. Like y'all remember Austin Powers and Dr. Evil, how he used to have the cat and he used to talk and like pet him like this. It's all psycho, she love it. Yeah, I'm talking with you. Sorry, girl. So now on movies. I was in a bad place. So I was like just craving a good Marvel movie. Ended up watching Avengers, Infinity Game, and Endgame again. Infinity War and Endgame. Just like honestly, the destruction of Thanos. And when I tell you I keep on crying, I was just in a Marvel hole this month. So I also watched Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I watched Ant-Man 2. I'm about to watch Ant-Man 3 this month. Like I've just been kind of like reliving the glory days. Anytime I scroll through Disney Plus and I can't remember how the movie went, I just rewatched it. So that's where I'm at right now. Other movies that I actually watched, which was so hilarious, was Princess and the Frog. Oh, I love that movie. Oh, I know the soundtrack and everything. That movie is like my comfort Disney movie, and she is my favorite Disney princess, so it just makes sense. So I'm definitely in a Disney Plus era right now. I've just been watching a lot of their movies and having the time of my life. I don't know, maybe I'm depressed, who knows. Also, I went into theaters and watched Lilo and Stitch. They did a really good job recreating it. Really, all of my childhood nostalgia came to life. Excellent job with that movie. I usually don't like remakes and live action, like bringing stuff like that to life, but they made it worthwhile, so that was exciting. I'd go watch that. And then I also watched Nona's on Netflix. Cried. Oh, it makes you miss your Grammy. And my Grammy never used to cook, but it just makes you miss, like, honestly, the presence of having a Grammy in your life. And it's just, it was a really nostalgic movie, and I fully got it. And they did a really good, like, true story, inspiration based. And like everybody, I want to go to Staten Island, to Anateca Marie, and I want to eat Nona's food. It's just what it is. And the last movie as well that I watched that I don't want to give too much light on, but it wasn't for me, it was Sinners. No, I don't know if I mentioned it before on last month's reset, but I'll mention it again today. Everything that hits the box office is not for you, and that's fine. Like, I don't let the world pressure you into thinking you have to love something. That was in my movie, which is absolutely fine, but it was great to see Michael B. Jordan and his biceps. That's all of what I'm watching. Thank you so much, Pepper. Little update on Pepper. As y'all know, she got spayed, and she is now in her 3-week, 4-month recovery. She's been doing really well. She smells terrible. I need to get a professional to groom her to make sure that her scar doesn't rip, but it's almost virtually completely healed. I've been using rinse-free shampoo just to freshen her up and a little doggy perfume. But Peppa has been loving the spoil treatment. She's been loving the extra belly rub. She's been loving the extra attention. Oh, mommy, I want to hold you. Oh, mommy, do this. Mommy, I'm so sad. And when she first came home from the hospital, y'all, I was in a bad place because my dog has never had surgery. So when she came home and she was crying and she was like, she was in a bad place, I almost didn't leave my trip. I was like, my dog needs me, my Shayla. But she pushed through and she's doing well now. So she's in her recovery mode. I might take her to the vet end of June because she's overdue for a few shots, so maybe they could just groom her one time, I'm hoping. But yeah, Papa's doing really well, and that was scary, but we got through it. And shout out to Happy Pets because they took care of us from start to finish, from literally before to after. They have been checking on us, monitoring us, and yeah, I'm just so happy that, you know, this little one is taken care of and she's good to go. So yeah, just wanted to update you guys on this one's recovery. I've been debating, y'all, if we should do like an updated video on Peppa, because when I did the Meet My Puppy video years ago, people really liked that video, and now Peppa's 4. Thank you, Peppa. So yeah, I'm debating if I should do an updated Meet My Dog video. So the last thing I want to talk to you guys about, but I may not do it on camera to be honest, because the capacity is not there. I'm gonna do it, but but just not right now, especially because I have to head out to do some family stuff. But I need to do my budget. Y'all, like I already tell you how that budget look. I tore up shopping. Tore it up. As y'all can see in this vlog coming up, baby, we shopped. We shopped, we found things, we explored, we tried new opportunities, we bought our first sets at Lululemon. Like, we did things. So when you do things, you spend money. So that shopping budget and travel budget was completely blown this month. And the only good thing out of my budget is that I successfully paid off what I wanted to pay off in debt. And I gotta give myself my flowers for that. But I definitely need to, I'm definitely trying to scale back on the spending, which is very hard because it's summer and I need some new clothes. I'm just not inspired with my fits right now. So I'm in this position where I'm like, should I just buy new fits or should I save money and put it towards the house? And to be honest, the fits are about to win. But anyway, we also have some exciting travel coming up in June too, so I need to get outfits for that. But yeah, the budget is done. That's really it for this video. I didn't expect Papa to come and take it over as she did. Like, she has just been, y'all see her? Like, she has just been loving this attention, loving that mommy's home. Mommy is not traveling no more, she's back, and she has just been milking this process. But yeah, y'all, thank you guys so much for rocking with me for this video. I apologize for the late start to our reset, but we got some heavy hitters coming in this month and I hope you guys enjoy. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you want more recent updates on what's going on in my life, because YouTube is still unfortunately a bit of a lag. I'm trying to fix it. Bear with me. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I appreciate you. I value you. Yeah, you bad. I can see you on the next one. Papa, tell the people bye-bye. Bye.